Tech and clips.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So Impatient, Ren and then Chris Webby, they dropped a new one, and they dropped it a couple of hours ago. Song is titled Neurodivergent. Yes, I mean, you guys already know they have a new album coming out, and I think this is like the second single off of the project, and I'm super excited. So let's take a listen. I'll share my thoughts about it, and then let's go. Yeah.
Stay calm, boy. My thoughts are burning like the napalm. I think I need to get away from this noise. I hate the places that I came from. Destroy, I'm burning a message from the preacher. Subliminal, out the speaker.
Yeah.
I never paid attention either. There's something strange about my demeanor. Don't feel pity for this sick boy. I've been sitting pretty with prescriptions, flipping stimulants and edibles. It's medicine, cerebellum, repairable, tweaking the biochemical, peaking. I'm feeling incredible. But wait a second, need dopamine. My focus goes towards smoke machine. Precursor bird from L-tyrosine. And my racetrack doors very psycheding. Deciphering maybes, I might have been spiraling Fibonacci, Vicodin. The piloting Kawasaki ninja thing. I bring to a big talk, begin. And I go, off script, status quo, car twisted, the road, top lip split, explode, misfit, don't fit. What makes a person? Neurodivergent. 6'6" for certain.
Neurodivergent.
They told me I was broken. Nothing but a defect in my head. Said that I was hopeless. Just a fucking reject hanging on by a thread. But after all the pills that they got me, it turned me to a zombie. So welcome to the dawn of the dead. In the handicap spot, just to see that doctor. And this is what he said. Yeah, he said I got a touch of autism. Piece of my puzzle is missing. While the attention deficit disorder tunnels my vision. But see, this world's an asylum and shit. We all in the system. And our sanity's the motherfucking cost of admission. You see that glitch in the algorithm, that's me. Don't fit in a crowd, I lift a boundary. Go and let it out and flip, they found me. But the misfits round, so bitch allow me to know what I came to do. Shut the blinds and keep the noise down. Cause it's about time to let them all into a madman's mind. Not well, but hell, I feel fine. Go, off script, status quo, got twisted. He roll, top lip split, explode, misfit, don't fit. What makes a person? Neurodivergent. 6'6" for certain. Neurodivergent.
Neurodivergent.
Shrinks in psychiatry. Don't mind my anxiety or my non-sobriety. Doctors lining up to lie to me. Speak too much, they try to silence me. Just a product of society. Well, that's fine with me.
All right. Yes. So Impatient, Ren, Chris Webby, Neurodivergent. Guys, so listening to this song, I mean, first off, I feel like this track, hits way harder than I expected. I mean, from the moment the song, started, I could, already, feel that this wasn't just another, rap collab, trying to sound deep. This, felt personal, like genuinely personal. You can hear the frustration, the chaos, the overthinking, and also the honesty, pouring out of both Ren and then Chris Webby, throughout the entire song. My first impression, guys, this song is intense. The energy definitely, grabs you immediately. But I mean, it's not just hype energy. It's emotional energy, the kind where you are vibing to the beat while also listening closely, because the lyrics are saying something real. I love when music can do both at the same time. Ren, I feel like has this way of making you feel uncomfortable and understood, at the exact same time. I mean, his delivery feels raw and unfiltered, almost like he is unloading thoughts straight from his brain, without holding anything back. Then Chris Webby, he comes in with that sharper, more aggressive style, and I feel like that contrast actually works perfectly. I mean, it feels like two different personalities dealing with similar mental battles in completely different ways. Vocally, I feel like both of them killed it. I mean, Ren's voice carries so much emotion, even when he's not singing. There is pain, there is urgency in the way he delivers those lines. I mean, you believe every word he says. Chris Webby also brings that a punch and a confidence that I feel like keeps the track from being too heavy emotionally. Together, I feel like they balance each other out really, really well. Production wise, I thought the beat marched the subject matter perfectly. It had this dark, restless, sort of vibe to it, almost chaotic in a controlled way. The instrumentation, I feel like I kept moving, kept pushing forward, kind of like a racing mind, that won't shut off. I also liked how the production, never overshadowed the lyrics. The message, stayed front and center, all the way through. The most memorable moments for me listening to this song, were definitely the lines, where I feel like they talked about, feeling mentally, overloaded and disconnected, from normal thinking. I mean, even if someone, isn't neurodivergent to themselves, I think a lot of people, can relate to feeling misunderstood, overstimulated, anxious, or mentally exhausted. I feel like that is what makes a song connect beyond just one specific audience. And honestly, I feel like that is what makes this track stand out. It's vulnerable without sounding soft or intelligent, without sounding pretentious, and emotional without losing energy. I mean, that balance is really, really hard to pull off. For replay value, definitely yes for me. Not necessarily because it's a party replay song, but because there's so much to impact lyrically and emotionally. This feels like one of those tracks where every lesson makes you catch another line or another emotion you missed the first time. I think different audiences are gonna connect to this in different ways too. Fans of lyrical rap are going to eat this up. They are definitely going to appreciate the writing. People dealing with ADHD, anxiety, autism, or just feeling mentally different from everyone else are probably going to feel genuinely seen by this song, in my opinion. And even casual listeners can still enjoy it, because I mean the energy and the delivery keep it engaging from start to finish. So yeah, overall I thought this was powerful. This was honest and really, really well executed. To me, it's one of those songs that feels important instead of just entertaining. Ren and Chris, they brought emotion, they brought intensity and authenticity in a way that sticks with you after the song ends. Yes, so for me personally, I'd give this solid 9 out of 10. Definitely one of those tracks that leaves an impression. Yes, I cannot wait for the album. Let me know, guys, what you think about this song down in the comments, and share your thoughts about it. Let me know. if you are hyped for this new album by Inpatient. That's Ren and Chris Webby. Please share your thoughts down there. If you stuck with me to edit the video, you're loved and very much appreciated on here. Name is Philip, and also in the next video, you can take care, stay safe. Peace out.